All right, no such thing as minor 1. Let's run through this real quick. You don't know what love is? I hear this from the 6. So we're in A flat major. Start on the 6, right? Relative minor. Pretty easy. Now, again, I know you guys hear this as minor 1, all whatever you want. That's cool and all. That's great. I know what you mean, but I think this is a better way of hearing it. It's more specific. You really know what the 6 sounds like and how to play around that kind of minor, right? So, relative minor. 6, 4 dominant, 3 dominant, goes back to 6, 6, 3 dominant, 4, then 7, 3, 6, 6 of 6. Now the first ending, don't resolve the phrase. Right? That goes back to 6. That's the second A. 4, 3, 6, 3, 4. You can do this cool dominant 2 also. 7, 3, 6, 6 of 6. Now this time you're going to resolve the phrase to the 6. Now make that dominant. So it's 6 dominant, 5 of 2, which goes to 2. 5, 1, flat 2 diminished. 2, 5, 1. Now we're going to go to C major, which is major 3 key. And then by making it minor 9, it's like right up a half step melodically. See how cool that is? 2, 5, 1, C major, 2, 5 to the 3 major, C major, which is right next door to 4 dominant, which shares that G, right? 3 dominant, and then you're back. 6, 6 of 6, that's a good chord sub. 4, 3, 6, 3, 4. Now you can add that dominant too. Some people do that. 7, 3 dominant, 6, 6 of 6. Now you can resolve the phrase. 4, 3, 6. Okay, and then you're back. Okay, now let's look at that walk down real quick. So when we go from that part, so that's really cool. Where we go, 7. So, 7. So G half to this 6. I'm doing F minor, C major over E, E flat major. So notice how there's a D in there. And then we go to the D half, which is what I call 6 of 6. Go watch that lecture. And then you're back. You can resolve, or first or second ending. Let's say we do second ending. You're back at F minor. So that's how I'm hearing this now. I think, again, I get that you guys hear it as minor 1. I get it. We all get it, okay? Now, my point is, by doing it and hearing it this way, everything's the same, right? All the chords are the same. You're just naming things more specifically, in my opinion. Okay? Now, this is how you hear the 6, because now I know now I really know what that sound is. That's the 6 of that key, which is where the bridge goes, right? It goes 2, 5, 1. So by doing this, you're really enabling your ear to really hear these things. Now, one thing I like are these chord subs, This is a cool song to be able to add this D half diminished. Now, I know you guys kind of hear this as 1, flat 6, 5, 1. That's how you guys hear it, minor 1, right? Now, when you do this then, that's the 6 then, right? Because if that's flat 6, that would have to be 6. And that's the money chord right there. So I hear that as tritone, because if we're in A flat major, well, D is the tritone. So that tritone half diminished equals 6 of 6. So go watch that lecture. But this is a nice tune that involves that chord, among other little, substitutions and additions. But this is a great tune from minor. And if you have to transpose, to really know what key you're in, basically the song is in this A flat key, right? From the perspective of 6. So I get why you guys hear it as 1 minor, but my point is that you should be hearing that specifically as 6 minor, because, there's 3 different minor chords in a major key, right? It's either 2, 3, or 6. Now, I think, in my opinion, to start to really hear, relative minor like this is really going to help your ear. Now, why are we using D if it's not in the key? For example, this walk down. Well, that's the whole thing, is that these chord substitution, or these little, kind of breaking of the rules, or finding the cool sounds in between the cracks, this is what music's all about. Now, if we add that D natural, well, why does that work so well, right? Well, in my opinion, when we do something like that, you're basically you're borrowing from a different key, but these are the kinds of things that really add up to make some cool sounds. So hopefully this helps. By adding that D natural, though, when I were to resolve this, right? See how I can all of a sudden treat that as a 2 chord, which 2 chord would mean Dorian. So that means I would need that D natural. Now, by doing that, you're kind of layering a different key on top, right? Because if F minor is 2 of E flat major, right? Well, that's the 5 key of A flat major. So it's this constant borrowing from the 4 and the 5 key, in my opinion. That's what really sounds nice, and that's what some of these sounds really come from, in my opinion. So be sure to go watch the minor 2/5 videos, the 6 of 6 video, what it means to play parallel. That's where some of this stuff is coming from. But I don't want to get too carried away. This is a great tune. I think hearing it like this is really going to help you. So we can go some more in depth, but I just wanted to do a little short how-to vid of how I'm doing that without trying to rush, trying to do it under a minute for some of these shorts. So hopefully this helps you. JazzProveit.